Panthers red. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess we start T side. Okay, interesting. So we start T side. Ah, nice. It looks like they haven't watched the VOD. So Davenport so stacked up towards the B site, and the execute from St. Clair Saints. Agent can spot this out. And I will introduce these teams in just a moment. Agent, nice. Gets popped up by 2 players, gets pushed over. And now the rest of St. Clair Saints need to capitalize towards CT. But there's 3 members of Davenport, and they actually fight right back. But Thrasher able to find one. Now just down the Jersey to 1v3. But Xylu is going to pick that up. So, unfortunately, they rotate in favor of Davenport. They pick up those kills. A little bit of a late execute, but they hold off CT. So in a way, it works out in their favor. And now, really quick though, Davenport gonna introduce these guys really quick. It's gonna be Agent, Xylu, Benny Dogman, Mellow, and I believe it's Meatloaf? No, Meatloaf. Same thing. And of course, Thrasher, Scherze, TSK, Cookie, and Concon for the St. Clair Saints side. So, into the second round. Oh, Xylu, little insane in the membrane. Finds Concon. Got the scout. Gets the tag onto Thrasher. He knows that player's still towards middle. Mel towards Cat. Ball by Bonnie. Dogman gonna pick up Cookie as well, but Scherze able to find Xylus. Now, a lot of exchange towards middle. Mello looking towards ladder, but look at this. TSK picks up 2 crucial kills on the A bomb site. And Scherze able to find one as well, and Meatloaf down to a 1v3. Now, keep in mind, though, St. Clair Saints, 3 members up. They're low on HP. Bomb's gonna trickle its way in. Should be a nice bomb plan, but ooh. Meatloaf. That's an early pick. He's gonna commit to this, and it's definitely winnable here for Davenport. Got the incendiary, drops it down. Now, I believe he hears a player towards CT. Oh, he picks up a second molly. Oh my goodness. But St. Clair Saints, this is their round to win. They've got the man advantage, spotted out. They're playing with this guy now, but they need to be careful. St. Clair Saints does not have a lot of HP to deal with. Yeah, they play it right. It's a 2v1 situation. You gotta force it into a 2v1 situation. St. Clair Saints understands that, and they keep it 1v2. And now 1-1. AKs across the board. Davenport now, they get by maybe some upgrade pistols, but actually no, their money situation not looking too hot. Do they go for a gamble? Ooh. Nades down middle. I like this from Davenport. A lot of damage being done. Thrasher able to find one. Oh my goodness, these pistols. I like this from Davenport. This is refreshing. Rifle's gonna be picked up. Thrasher now stuck in a tight place against 2 members of Davenport. Keep in mind, Xylu. Oh my goodness, how did this turn to a 1v3? Oh my goodness, Cookie now in a 1v3 situation. Make that a 1v2. The bomb out of his possession. Agent and Meatloaf. Low HP. Cookie's got a tall task. He knows there's got to be at least 1 person towards middle. Now, Cookie. Oh, misses the jump. He usually hits those. He's got a nade as well. If only he knew how low they were. 50 seconds on the clock. Lots of time. Pops of smoke. Now his position given away, but he's trying to keep this. Oh, he really... Oh, peeks it out. Oh, but he doesn't check behind him. That's so tough. If only he threw that nade. You know, top mid, and could have been so close for him. Now 2-1. It's going back and forth. Money situations going to get really awkward. It's going to be full out save for St. Clair Saints. Deagle being bought. They might challenge middle. But I would assume, looks like they're going to be hitting towards the A site. Davenport looking pretty good so far. Gotten off on the hands of Xylu. Bonnie Dogman close up and personal. In for a surprise. TSK out first contact. Does a lot of damage on the agent. And they actually blow up onto the site, finding 2 open kills. They pick up a rifle as well. And TSK doing so much damage. He's picked up the rifle. He's got 2 kills under his belt. Mello now stuck in connector. Mind you, the bomb's going to be playing on default. Meatloaf now needs to capitalize, but this is really tough here for Thrasher. But he's going to get out of that sticky situation. But Mello's going to pick up the trade. Thrasher able to find that kill, but now just out to Mello. He's been spotted out. Look at that. TSK, a huge round from Tam. TSK, a 3K for him. That was an eco out from St. Clair Saints. They should have not won that round with Glocks and let alone with Deagle. TSK, no, he goes into that next round with an M4. An Austin picked up by Con. And now look at this. A save for Davenport. Like, these rounds are going back and forth. And I like this. Davenport are going for a gamble. 4 members pushing up towards ramp. TSK gonna find that first initial kill. It's to be careful. Doesn't want to give up a rifle. Agent actually spots out Scherze, who was close and personal, I believe. That's actually towards a B, actually, sorry. Thrasher opens up middle. Still one more player, though, on the A side. And that's going to be cut out by Thrasher. Agent goes down. A site blasted wide open. Scherze lurking towards Get Right and finds the last 2 members of Davenport. So, looking at the scoreboard, you're going to see these rounds kind of trickle back and forth in a very awkward fashion. But St. Clair Saints now 3 rounds on T side. It's still very early on, and now an eco in favor of Davenport. Got dualies and 5-man stack towards A. This is gonna be scary. Out comes Mello. He's gonna go be first to go down, and Cookie, the fireman, hoses down too, but the TSK wants a piece of this. He finds a 3K. 2 members of St. Clair Saints. Fireman hosing down Davenport Panthers. Just like that. The round's gone, and now we're here 2-4. Oh my god. So, it's an eco round. I like the gamble from Davenport, but now we're getting into the gun round. How does this spell it? An op on Zylu. We actually saw him actually get a pick towards middle, I believe. But Con's got an op himself. Now Zylu looks like he's opping towards connector. Looking like St. Clair Saints want to do a 3-2 split. Establish that mid control. Smoke off towards connector. Smoke off towards window. Edge their way up and gain control. They come towards A. TSK able to find 1 kill. Thrasher actually goes down towards the middle, but Zylu able to pick up 2 kills before he gets straight up by Scherze. Bonnie Dogman picks up 2 kills for himself, but now just down to Con in a 1v3. The trades, those smokes dissipate that connector disadvantage. When that smoke dissipates, they're just kind of in plain sight to go down, right? So 3-4. These rounds are gonna get really awkward. Essentially, this is kind of the best Counter-Strike you can actually see when teams bounce back and forth. The economy gets really tricky. It gets very complicated. Now St. Clair Saints, they got some money built up, actually. Op back on Con, but this time Zylu's got a scout. That's not an op. The equipment here for Davenport. Lesser St. Clair Saints. Scherze able to find a kill towards middle. TSK looking to pop off. I think he's waiting for a flash. Pop flash comes out towards A. And Scherze's in connector already. They're dealing with it, but Agent out from Sandwich picks up 2 kills. He deals with the attack on A site, but now 2 more members of St. Clair Saints pop up on the A site. Looking for that control. Mello towards jungle. Now, the bomb needs to cross through. There's 2 members already close up. The last 2 members of Davenport. Oh, but Mello, a nice pick, equalizes it out. Scherze, he's got the bomb on his back, but he's looking to choose a fight this time. I mean, they make it a 2v1. That is what you need to do. But now they need to keep that momentum. Do they know where the last player is? They plant in conjunction of each other. And look at that teamwork from St. Clair Saints. That is what you love to see, especially if you're the coach. So, 3-5. And look, the money situation for Davenport that you can see there, it's hurting a bit. They can upgrade pistol buy, do a gamble, and look, 2 nades. They should be going maybe aggressive towards middle, essentially. I'm not too sure. Looks like a 2-1-2 split. St. Clair Saints gonna opt to look towards middle, maybe hold a default. Xylo was aggressive with just the USP. Now, he did throw a nade deep mid. Should just get headshotted right here. Oh, what? Xylo! He surprises me, finds a kill. Oh my goodness, what is happening right now? These duels, no utility being spent by St. Clair Saints to make these engagements a little bit easier. Meatloaf, sorry. Deagle in apartments. This exchange, oh no, the eco is happening here against St. Clair Saints. Down to a 1v4. If Cookie can chime in against this 1v4 essentially. Now, it is a tall task. Some rifles were picked up. There's some armor. Oh, smart. Very smart Cookie. A smart Cookie indeed. Drops the op. Does not allow them to pick up that op. Because mind you, this is an eco for Davenport. Cookie. 30 seconds on the clock. The bomb on his back. Bonnie Dogman sleeping at the wheel, but he actually gets the kill. Davenport. This is definitely a dangerous game. When a team, sure, we eco them back, and they get ecoed as well. It's gonna be definitely interesting. 4-5 on the dot. Xylo with the op again. He's actually surprised me. Gotta give the respect where respect's due. Fast B look like St. Clair Saints want to pummel through this site, and smoke is good, but Meatloaf is holding out Mouse 1. He finds 2 kills, but he does his job essentially. Oh, Mello only finds 1, gets traded out. Down to a 2v3, but in favor of Davenport. Oh, an op shot. It's good onto Thrasher, but Scherze a little too late for that exchange. Look at that. The man advantage for Davenport will spell out the round, making it 5-5. Now, the strat works out, but the anchors on that B site do their job. So, 5-5. Money not looking too hot for St. Clair Saints. And they pull something out of their sleeves. Now, mind you, this is a CT side map. If they can get a bomb plant, they'll spell out for a great buy in the next round. Let alone, can they eco this team back again? Looks like I know what the play is, but Agent. Close towards sandwich. Out comes 1 player. And look at that. Agent cleaning up 2 players as Bonnie Dogman picks up 2. And Xylo to find the last one, which is Con. So now round lead for Davenport Panthers. If you guys are just joining us, this is game 1, of course. Earlier, St. Clair Saints did play a best of 3 against Sheridan College, Sheridan Esports, winning 2-0. Now into the next gun round. No op here for St. Clair Saints. Op in the hands of Xylo. We've seen the work he can do, but can he hold down middle? He actually misses the cross, so this is going to be interesting. Bomb on a default. Xylo still checking, trying to hold. St. Clair Saints at a standstill. Oh, look at that. Con with a nice exchange onto Xylo. No shot from him. A Bonnie Dogman close towards connector. But Thrasher, he's getting these kills, but he gets straight off right away. With the exchange, Cookie coming out. Look, that 3-2 split out from St. Clair College. And Con finds Mel down to just Meatloaf by himself, and he gets shut down as well. A great round from St. Clair College. They brought that back their composure. It's 6-6, and they played it fairly slow and methodical. And the kill's pretty actually balanced across the board. Now, Bonnie Dogman popping out with 13 kills, but a scout for Xylo. We actually saw him use a scout the second round, I believe. St. Clair Saints aiming to gain mid control, and Look, they're winning these gun duels. Thrasher and Scherze find kills across the map together. 3 members up for Davenport. 1 close in person. That's Xylu to find Concon. The call should be there that he's close by, but he's going to back off right away. 3 members of Davenport towards the A bomb site. But mind you, it's going to be TSK from Palace who's doing work from the portion. Oh, that's a Pokeball. Oh, no, I lied. That wall saves him. Xylu gets taken up by TSK, who finds a 3K for St. Clair Saints. 6-7. Now the round lead back in favor of St. Clair Saints, and Davenport, look at their money. This is like definitely an intense game for both teams. Keeping track of each other's economy, keeping track of what is working, what's not working, versus some of the gambles as well that were mixed in. Those ecos, actually, Davenport ecos St. Clair. Oh, I like this by Davenport. They're playing a gamble right now. But does Concon check it? Meatloaf's gonna actually make the call. Okay. Oh, 1 deke. Oh my god, Mello. 2? What in God's name? 2v3 now. Rifles in hand. Thrasher checks it. It's good. Bonnie Dogman goes down, and Agent. And look, that was such a close round for St. Clair College, but definitely scary. Down to the wire. Now the last round. I wonder who pops off. Last round of the first half. 8 rounds on the T side for St. Clair Saints. And Davenport University, the Panthers red. They've got a fair amount of equipment. They've got the fuse kits. Both teams with a good buy. No op here. That's actually very interesting. Op could have been bought here, but Xylu finds Concon as Scherze finds Xylu for the trade-off. Looking towards middle. This guy's trying to trickle away towards the A site. Agent finds 1 kill, looking for another. Peeks out wide, finds a Tetris kill onto TSK. TSK actually finds Bonnie Dogman, but look at this flank. Thrasher finds the trade up onto Agent. Down to a 2v2. This is anybody's round, ladies and gentlemen. Scherze. Thrasher. Oh. Scherze able to find that 1 kill as he's got 3 kills under his belt. Meatloaf, he's got a utility belt. If anything, he might be Batman. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Brandon Sherlock, Scherze. That 1 tap to end the half. St. Clair Saints with 3-round lead going in 9-6 versus Davenport Panthers. Now, you got to give the respect to Davenport. They had a pretty decent CT side. Let alone they won pistol. There's some things that Davenport's got, like they definitely got something cooking. They ecoed us. They're doing gambles. They're pushing towards middle. Nade stack towards middle. Stack on A. So this is definitely an intense game for St. Clair Saints going up against Davenport Panthers red. But in my opinion, maybe a little fatigue coming in here for St. Clair Saints. Nah, I don't think so. But this pistol round is actually so important for Davenport. It's 9-6. They win that first pistol. They could get closer to equalizing it out. 9-9. Let's see how this spells out. St. Clair Saints got smoke, I believe, on TSK. Interesting. Oh, 3 smokes, 3 flashes. Ooh, a fast B play. That's a window smoke that's going to happen. And they're going to pummel throughout, I believe. So they're waiting to set up. There's going to be a smoke on the window. So there it is. That's 2 smokes for get right and right side. Arch and I think I'm Cookie. 1. Looking for a second. Not going to get it right away, but he will find the second kill. Looking for the third. Oh my goodness, Cookie! Sure is able to find 1. He finds 2 as well. They shut down the B-bomb site. Look at Cookie pop off. Oh my goodness. That's my boy. A pistol on the board for St. Clair Saints. And now the gap will only grow here. Davenport needs to get creative. They've only got Glocks and some P250s, but don't get me wrong. We've already seen it so far. Davenport are very good at pistols. Can't rule it out. Ooh, Calvin needs to be careful. Molly's good, and they're trapped in a tight place and fire all around him. Scherzy's gonna find two, but he gets straight up by Mello. But Mello taking the fight to Thrasher. He's got a teammate close by. It's gonna be Agent spotting it out, and Calvin, slow and methodical, just tap away, and look at that, 3K for Calvin. Thrasher Yan. My goodness. And now AKs get spelt out by Davenport. This is gonna be in favor of the T side. The AKs are far superior. And what does Davenport have cooking? You know, to be fair, that happens a lot, guys. If you follow this rule, always pass to the right. We're in North America. But Mello able to find Thrasher, who is super aggressive. But look at that, Scherzy trying to capitalize a good trade. Looking for another, and yes, he will get it. But look, TSK is going to find 2 kills of his own. And Concon finds 1, and Meatloaf finds a kill to TSK. I don't know if my whole team likes Meatloaf, though. Oh my goodness, what is this lag? What is going on? The Concon with the P90. And that round going in favor of St. Clair Saints. So 12-6. You know, St. Clair College definitely turning it up into the second half. Davenport University. Deagles across the board. And, ooh, Deagles across the board? And they're aiming towards B. This is interesting. Smokes for Get Right and left side arch. Now this molly might hurt. There's no smoke. There's no smoke. That stops them. That's a dead stop right now. Cookie looking to hold this off. Big get in position now. But Deagle's up close and personal. That's gonna be scary. Now some damage being done. Let's watch how B gets spelled out here. Cookie in a great position to be the stop sign for Davenport. He's got a teammate close by, Thrasher. A little paranoid here. Cookie. 50 seconds on the clock. Do they reach into the cookie jar? 1 kill. Can he find some more? But no, the Deagles actually stop him. That's going to be Bonnie Dogman to shut that down. Bomb goes down on default by Zylu. This is actually very scary. A rifle's been picked up by here from Davenport. And now it's a retake situation for St. Clair Saints. Look at how fast that happened. Mello with the Deagle. Close by. TSK needs to be careful. Needs to check that. And it's going to be good. Concon able to open up the site as well. 2 players up. And there's no rifle in play. And Zylu gets Goomba stomped by TSK. Wow. Down to the wire. TSK, don't leave him hanging, bro. There you go. Okay. Great clutch by him. But you gotta give credit to Davenport. They had 5 Deagles. They waited slow and patience within the apartments. So, gotta give them that credit. Double op here for St. Clair Saints. But an op in the hands of Meatloaf. It looks like it's a default being played out here from Davenport. Try to establish that mid control. They're gonna have to deal with Calvin. And he's got the smoke on top of him. And oh, Scherzy's got to back off as well. And burning alive! And I think he's been spotted out. Yeah, that is a tough situation. Thrasher understands, but you should know they're close. Calvin. This is why I tell you to wear a belt. Don't have your pants down. And oh my goodness, DPR Agent. Race car peak, finds that headshot. And down to Cookie. Look at that. Davenport with a very clean round. And Cookie just, what are you doing? Cookie, don't do that. I know what he's doing. Gonna try and hold on to this rifle. This op, rather. An Agent. 3 kills for him in this round. Definitely a huge factor to find the first round for Davenport Panthers in this second half. Bomb's gonna be ticking away. There should be a hunting party sent out here, but I can definitely understand the respect here from Davenport. Look at their money situation. 2950, 1500, 1200, 1500, 400. Sure, they get the bomb plant, but if you die, all that equipment gets lost. But Cookie, oh my goodness! That shot, Zylu misses. He was still in full movement. The way how Counter-Strike works based on aim, if your velocity is going too high, thus your crosshair, if you had like non-static crosshair, you'd be like super wide, meaning basically like your velocity is not slow enough, or it's not at the right point where your shot should be accurate. But regardless though, St. Clair Saints with an op saved up a desperate play towards middle. Oh my goodness. TSK and Thrasher go down. Meatloaf with 2 kills for himself. Mind you, the op is still in play. That's a scout actually by Concon. Cookie. They're looking to, oh, look at that Mellow with the pre-fire, pop flash. Wants to go for it. If he has the moment, oh yeah, that's, oh, rip Cookie. That's rough. Oh, what? What? You surprise me every time, my son. Oh, but that nade, you cannot dodge. Agent with the Hail Mary. Now Concon should just pick up that op and trickle away. Yep. Discipline. Don't go for it. Don't be a hero. I know a past Concon would go for it, unfortunately. But Concon's been on the team for 2 years now. Definitely has had pretty good track record. Collegiate and in an ESCA. Finds Asian as well. Looking, oh, if you get this one. Oh, you're cooking, brother. Meatloaf. Shot to the Meatloaf. If you guys saw where that went. 13-8. Op survives another round. And now this is a tricky situation. So the money's not looking good for St. Clair Saints. The economy for Davenport is very healthy. Got full utility, gun up, AKs across the board, followed by Krieg. Now, St. Clair Saints, look at their buy. They are disciplined. They're not forcing up with the op. They've got money saved into the next round. Oh, Con. I think that's behind the wall. Oh, if only he peeks out. Cookie, what in God's name? The wood. Not gonna save Mellow, but Bonnie Dogman able to find Concon, followed by Sherze from Zylu. Now, 3v3 situation. There's AKs. There's equipment on both sides. Thrasher with the op. Oh, TSK gets blinded. What? Zylu's definitely on one. Drops a flash on sight, peeks out jungle. Now Cookie. Look, Cookie's in a good spot. The bomb, still close by. 50 seconds on the clock. A lot of time for Davenport University. St. Clair College. Need to keep their composure and play out the time. You need a definitive answer of what's going on. Get that information. But this is getting really hard because look, Zylu's running around. Bombs can be picked up. Look at this though. Cookie is actually gonna make a huge play. There's no way Cookie doesn't stop this. Needs to press on. The time is of the essence. CSK, the anchor does its job. Cookie finds the offer. That's the bomb carrier. And that should be the round right there. Bonnie Dogman gets shut down. And look at that. Keep your composure. Be patient. Communicate. And that is how you do it. 14-8 now. Davenport Panthers red. They're up against the wall. Double up for St. Clair Saints, and I'm tired. Don't look at me, Baker. Production guy. Production guy, you. But now, Concon, aggressive as ever. Opens up the front door. Not invited as Meatloaf caught off guard. And that is how you start the round 5v4. Remember, double up. Oh, Scherze picks up a nice pick and a hello to Zylu. They are caught off guard. What is going on to Davenport? And so far, the last two members. Oh, Concon takes. Wait, no, that was not Concon. That was Scherze who gets tagged up by Mello, but he gets punished right away. Agent now by himself. Concon. No, sorry, no, that's Thrasher with the op. Sorry. And Agent gets shut down by TSK. And now 15-8. St. Clair Saints looking for one more round to seal the deal in this first map. Double op still alive. Is it pots and pans for Davenport? No. You've got a scout, you've got 3 AKs, you've got a Galil, but not exactly the utility that they want. They throw an early smoke down. Oh, but Concon misses the off shot. Thrasher here, though. This fast cat play, what in God's name? Scherze deals with it regardless. Out he comes, finds a second kill, looking for the third. Brandon Scherze, Sherlock, look, he's looking for it. He's got the James Bond pistol, and yes, you will get. That's a 3K for Scherze. And down to Agent and Zylu. Agent picks up TSK. They know where he is. There is a hunting party waiting for him, and Concon gets spotted out, and he presses on with dualies. Concon ends the round with dualies. That is the first map, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Words. I actually thought it'd be a little bit closer. Seeing like that first half, 9-6, I wouldn't have thought it would go to 16-8. So regardless though, that was our first map of this best of 3 against Davenport University. St. Clair College come on top. I was a little nervous. 9-6. You saw those ecos. You saw the eco that happened in front of Davenport. They had that capability. They had that power to be aggressive against St. Clair College. So, what? Coming on top. But even actually gotta talk about Davenport. Like their gun rounds, right? They traded pretty well. They held down sites. Even their anchors did some good things as well. Zylu popped off. You got Bonnie as well, Dogman. So into the second map, I believe it's going to be Vertigo, which is a, how do I say this? It's an unknown territory for us. And being ready for Vertigo, this is gonna be tough. So guys, don't go away. We're gonna get into the second map very soon. It's gonna be on Vertigo, and I believe we're starting on CT side. So don't go away. My name is True Lie, and thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.